Javelina's early. Up to bat first is Mr. LaRue.
We were muted the whole time. That's all right. That's okay, John.
Sorry about that, fans.
Yeah.
We're here live, Jordanton, beautiful baseball field. Up to bat, Major LaRue. First pitch coming.
That's going to be a curveball that's going to miss the top of the zone there. But we were saying that we were here in Jordanton, Rob, and just a beautiful complex, beautiful facility out here.
Yeah, beautiful baseball field. Looks brand new.
As we get set for game 2, this best-of-3 game series.
Hard hit
LaRue got a
up the
ground
middle.
ball up the middle. Shortstop is going to field that and put him away for the first out. LaRue really, it's kind of where he hit the ball yesterday, but he was able to find a hole in there in that first at-bat today. Shortstop for Crystal City is going to go ahead and swallow that up and put him away.
Yeah, the Cobras won last night. Basically 5-2. Is that correct? Or 5-1?
It was 5-2.
5-2. And I'd like to see the Cobras get a good start today, put the pressure on Crystal City since they're already down one game.
Yeah, up to bat now is Jace Cheney.
Pitched a fantastic game last night.
Yeah, ball's going to be low. First pitch is going to be a ball low in the zone. Cheney, man, came out on fire yesterday. Fantastic player of the game on really all aspects of this. 9 strikeouts, pitched all the way into the 6th inning, and had some really great at bats. Scored 2 runs, had 2 hits. One was a double after getting out of a bases-loaded jam with 1 out. Cheney gets out of that, comes up in that next inning, half of the inning, and just hammers one out in the deep center. Yeah, you called it last night
too, Will. He said he's going to come out, he's going to crush one right here. Kind of the Cheney and Quebeca show last night, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Commander came in.
Yeah, there were some others, that it kind of highlighted as well. Can't forget about Sam Kurtz, 3-hit game,
There you go.
Fantastic job out of that young man finding gaps out there in the outfield. And Cheney's going to draw a walk. He's the first base runner for the Cobras. So that's going to bring up 30-hole hitter Nick Kuchler, shortstop. Mike Trevino, the pitcher here today, just kind of struggling a little bit.
Looks like he's trying to stay in the bottom of the zone just a little too low.
Well, that's exactly what he's trying to do, because he saw with these Cobra hitters yesterday when they faced the pitcher last night, man, Rodriguez. He did a fantastic job of just working that outside zone and really had the Cobra hitters guessing, you
Yeah,
know,
he did,
and
he
having,
did.
yeah, having to chase some stuff on the outside.
Sure did.
This first pitch is going to be a called strike. And Trevino, working out of the stretch, does give a look over to Cheney. He's going to bounce this one in. Cheney's going to take second. He's in there with a stolen base.
Advance the runner there all by himself.
Yeah, we saw it last night out of the Crystal City catcher, Eric Garcia, man. He works his tail off back there and does a fantastic job. Good fundamentals in blocking, keeping balls in front of him. And that one was spiked in front of the plate. He's able to keep it in front to hold Cheney to 1.
Yeah.
Curveball gets in there. That's going to be a called strike. Very nice pitch delivery there by Trevino.
Just it almost died there, Will. Like it was coming in, it just died off, you know. Really hard to time that up when it falls off like that. Out back right at us, Will.
Sure did. Good thing I got that camera secured in there like it is.
Yeah, you got about 17 links put together to have that camera work that.
So some of these fields, the way that the net kind of protrudes back into the field, it makes it a little difficult. None of the tripods work, trying to get you guys back home a good view without that net being in the way. So we got it linked up here like Legos. This is going to be a ball high in the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here with the runner on second. 2-2 pitch coming.
Speaking of Legos, Rob, that's been kind of the tradition that the Cobras have been doing as of late. They stop on the way here, grab some Legos, and they all put together some type of Lego thing, some superstition they got going on. It's going to be a ball outside. Good take there by Kuchler, understanding his zone and not chasing anything out of it.
Yeah, here comes a full count, 1 out here. Got to be, got to protect the plate here. Anything close, foul it off. If it's down the middle, let her rip. And that was a little high, but I think he had to swing at that one, Will.
Well, no, I'm okay with that. Being aggressive here early in the game and going after a high fastball like that, because you know Kuchler gets a hold of that. That's driven out there pretty far. Yeah. Tonight, kind of a similar wind that we were dealing with yesterday. We're just kind of blowing in from right field corner out to left field.
Not quite as strong. That's going to be a ball. He's going to get a walk.
Great at bat there by Kuchler.
How many pitches was that?
8.
7?
That was 8 pitches in that at bat. So we got runners at first and second with 1 out. Infield fly rule is in effect here for Sam Kurtz. Steps up to the plate. Had 3 hits yesterday with an RBI, Rob.
Yeah, I'd like to see him drive the ball here. Really open this game up early. He started with the strike last time, right down the middle, just kind of a changeup more or less, or off speed.
This ball's going to miss high in the zone. That's a good pitch there on that outside corner. Just kind of caught the back outside corner of the plate, but really a low pitch there. Yeah, and that's not
much you
anything
can do with that.
Yeah, nothing that Sam's going to go with without trying to foul and defend himself with 2 strikes.
Looks like they're going to work inside here, Will.
Kind of in that same spot again. So now Sam understands the zone. He's going to have to get up on the line, take that ball away, but also be ready for that inside pitch if Trevino decides to kind of change his look to Kurtz. And that's exactly where Garcia lines up, is on the inside of the plate. Kurtz is going to hit it out towards their second baseman's fielded. Kurtz is put out for the second out, but the runners do advance to third and second.
Yeah, runners do advance. He moves them forward. 2 outs. Got Cooper Martin up at the plate here. So, runners in scoring position. We scored 4 runs last night with 2 outs, Will.
This ball's going to miss. That kind of going for that same spot, working that outside. Looks like the Javelina pitchers, coaching staff is kind of their MO, is just working that outside corner.
Yeah, a little lower today than yesterday.
Trevino just missed there. It's hit hard to first base. Zavala is over there to field it. He's going to put Martin out for the third out. So Trevino sees 5 batters, no hits, 2 walks, 2 men left on, no errors, no runs scored. We're heading to the bottom of the first, where Cooper Francis is taking the mound, the freshman for the Cobras. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anyway.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Here at Will LaRue and Rob Bargenbrook giving you a play-by-play call today. You got John Bargenbrook also helping with the switcher side of things. We were talking about this at the beginning of the game, about this really nice facility that Jordanton has out here.
Oh, definitely.
Rob, just a fantastic place.
Yeah, beautiful field, all turf except for the mound's dirt, which is nice for your pitchers. You got your batting cages, nets, covered stands. You said there's about 14 tennis.
Yeah, something like that. Wonder if during the deal it was buy 2 tennis courts, get 3 free or something.
Maybe.
'Cause
they got a bunch.
Yeah, they do have a bunch, but it's a really nice facility.
Yes.
Really nice.
Softball field looked brand new too, pulling in.
Yeah, and the administration here really helpful. We were struggling to try to find power earlier, and
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so fantastic job trying to accommodate and help us out and get the power here.
I did notice it looked like a Jordanton coach was here for the game.
Yeah, administrator for them,
Yeah.
sure. But getting the start tonight, or today rather, on the mound is the freshman Cooper Francis. Your normal defense with Kurtz behind the plate. Cheney is going to be at first base. LaRue moves over to second with Francis on the mound. Kutzler's at short, and Martin's at third. And Cooper's going to start right away on that inside corner to Zavala with a called strike. Out in the outfield, Zavala's going to foul this one out of play. Out in the outfield, starting at left, is Aiden Yanish. In center field is going to be Kason Williams, and in right field is Bryce Warren.
Aggressive approach to start the game there for Cooper.
This one's going to be hit out to shallow right. Warren's have to come in and makes an exceptional catch out there. What a job by number 9. How about him?
Yeah, great job.
That one hung up. We were talking about the wind in that last first half of the inning, Rob, how it's blowing from right to left, and what a job by Bryce to have to come charging in and make that diving catch.
Yeah, I noticed that the Javelinas were playing pretty tight in the outfield.
France is going to miss high. Ball 1. This is Rodriguez. Rodriguez was the pitcher for the Javelinas last night. France is going to just miss that outside corner.
That looked pretty good from here, Will.
This is going to be popped up in the infield. Looks like LaRue's going to settle underneath it. He's going to put Rodriguez out for out
down,
number 2.
What, 4 pitches?
6 pitches.
6 pitches.
Yeah, it's going to bring up Jeremiah Mancado. He is the left fielder for Crystal City.
Be interesting if
Jeremiah had the first hit for Crystal City in last night's game. This one's going to be popped up.
Yeah.
Looks like Martin's trying to track it with the sun in his eyes. He does get into foul territory and puts Mikado away for the final out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down. Cooper Francis effective. They are hitting him, but defense is playing behind it. Good job. We're heading to the the top of the second. You're going to have your DH kid, Quebeca, Kason Williams, and Bryce Warren up to bat for your Cobras. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
best network anyway.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Quick inning there for Cooper Francis. You know, we were talking a little bit about it during the break, Rob, that Cooper's a pitcher to contact. He pitches to contact. He's going to get some – you're going to see the Crystal City Javelinas putting bats on the ball.
Right.
But you got a great defense behind you, and that's exactly what Cooper has out here in the Cobra defense.
Well, I just like the aggressive nature. He started out inside, you know. To me, as a pitcher, starting out inside, putting it, you know, it allows you to work outside. It allows you to work a lot of places. It showed a lot of confidence on the mound, not pausing, going right at him. I like that.
7-pitch inning for Francis.
And that's the even better part.
Yeah. So up to bat is Cade Quebeca.
Yeah, a little low. Ball one.
Nice pitch there by Trevino, just barely missing. Good location, and Garcia kind of stuck it there for umpire to take a little extra look at it.
He kind of held it there like, hey, do you see this right here?
2-0 is the count to Quebeca. He's going to foul this one out of play. Yeah. Quebeca came up big yesterday with a huge bases clearing stand-up double with the 2 outs. Yes. Rob, that's really the difference in the ball game, 5-2 ball game. Those 3 runs right there was the reasons the Cobras were victorious yesterday on the offensive side of things. Not saying anything about Cheney's performance, because Cheney, don't take anything away from Cheney's performance, because he did a fantastic job.
3 balls, 1 strike here coming.
Also, Casey Williams coming in late in the game as well and pitching a contact, getting some outs to finish that game out yesterday. 3-1 is the count. And it's going to be in that spot. This time I think Trevino's going to get the call, and he does.
Yeah, Cade had a pitch to work with there, and if it wasn't perfect, I agree with not swinging on that one. 3-2 count here.
That one's going to be
in the dirt.
Yeah. Leadoff walk for the Cobras. Quebeca is on.
The commander is on.
He's on. That's going to bring up senior Kason Williams. Kason's out in center field today. Played first yesterday, came and pitched a little bit. Now he's out in center field today. Yeah. Brought the turtle boxes to get the walk-up music going, too.
Here we go.
Got to have that vibe rolling, you know, Rob?
Yeah, and if you don't have a turtle box, I highly recommend one. In the dirt again.
Right. Garcia does a fantastic job. I'm telling you, the kid is an athlete back there. Those balls are spiked about 2 feet in front of the plate, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping it in front.
Thing there, he anticipated that one. You could tell. Strike inside.
Yeah, not right where Garcia was wanting it, but he adjusted over for it, and the ball kind of tailed back into Williams for a called strike there. 1-1 is the count. Quebeca gets back in, standing up. Trevino does throw over there.
That's the first time today.
Out of the stretch, Trevino sets. Williams
hard hit ball to center.
Yes, line drive right out to Gutierrez out there in center field. He didn't have to move too far to catch that. Yes, yesterday he was playing all over the field, wasn't he, Rob? He was running down things in the gaps. He can really move out there. Cobra hitters were putting the ball in tough places, and Gutierrez making some fantastic catches. Didn't have to move too much there.
No, that was kind of right at you. Yeah, Warren up to bat here.
It's going to be Bryce Warren up to bat. That first pitch is going to be a ball. Quebecca's still over at first base. Ball's going to be high.
Yeah, a little high. He was trying to get that, look like curveball there to drop in.
2-0 to Warren.
Catcher setting up inside here, Will.
Spike.
Blocks it again.
Yeah. Another great job by Gutierrez keeping that in front to hold Quebeca to keep him at first base. Warren has a 3-0 count facing him. Pretty sure he looked down and he's got the old number 1.
3-0 no-go right down Broadway,
Yeah,
right?
that's about it. That is going to be a called strike right there on that outside. I like how, Trevino's not afraid to stick to his game plan. He's sticking to the outside. He's not going to try to throw you anything right down the middle, even though on that 3-0 count,
Here comes your 3-1. Got to be perfect here.
Trying to find his location, sticking with it. Ball's going to be high. Warren's going to draw a walk. That's going to bring up your freshman pitcher, that
Zydeco music.
With that old Zydeco music going.
3-0 no-go is kind of like you don't pick a fight in a bar with a guy named Sue.
Runners at first and second with 1 out here. Top of the second. Francis with an opportunity to help himself out. He fouls that one right back into the net.
Hey, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was fixing to say Cooper has a chance here to maybe put a run on the board and give himself some cushion out there on the mound. Catcher setting up outside. Chopper.
Back to the mound. It's going to be rough. Trevino unable to get to it. Everybody's going to be safe. That's a little chopper right there. Trevino bounced off the mound. He was going that way, but just kind of took a bad hop.
Kind of went over his glove, it looked like. And then died after that. So bases loaded here. Only 1 out, top of the second.
Yeah, he's going to bring the top of your order up. Major LaRue, his first at-bat grounded out to shortstop.
I'm pretty sure he's got the sign, let it rip.
Trevino right is back into the windup. LaRue just misses and fouls that one right back into the net.
Got the green light, as they call it.
Yeah. We just need to try not to do too much here. Just try to drive the ball back up the middle. He's going to pop this one into right field. It's going to be a tough play there.
He dropped it, didn't he? Yeah, he sure did, and the run's going to score.
Everybody's going to be safe. That's that no man's land right there. It's a tough play. And you're right, Rob. Crystal City Javelina players, they were playing in. They were playing in, but just
and that ball would have landed foul.
Yeah, no, you're right, but it hit his glove and it bounced out. Great effort there by the right fielder for the Javelinas.
Definitely.
I mean, he came in a long way, just unable to hang on to that. Great effort. But either way, that's going to be it's going to score a run. Quebeca does come in.
Still only 1 out here. Cobras can do a lot of work here.
Cheney up to bat. It's a high ball. First pitch.
I think he wanted with that one for a second there, Will. Sometimes that high fastball coming in just looks so pretty. Pitcher says he doesn't like that ball no more. Give me a different one. Yeah. 2-0's your count. In the dirt again. Be 3-0. The old 3-0 no-go right down Broadway.
He's going to be inside, and Cheney's going to draw a walk here. It's going to RBI for Cheney.
Bryce Warren's going to come home. Your Cobras are up 2-0 here, top of the second, only one out. And Javelinas are going to come out to the mound and talk this over.
It's going to take, a call for a mound visit right here. Just try to settle your pitcher down. You got one out. Make sure everything's okay.
Hey, remind him that, hey, contact's okay. We got the double play still available. You don't have to win at the plate right now.
Yeah, I know. Javelinas, they showed yesterday, too. They've got a good defense as well out there. That made some good plays behind Rodriguez yesterday when balls were put into play. So
especially center fielder.
Yeah. Fantastic
and the
job
catcher.
out there.
I think those were two highlights for them yesterday. You're right. That catcher, I think, maybe had 2 balls get past him the entire game, and there was a lot outside.
Yeah. No, he did a fantastic job there. But bases are loaded
You got
with one out.
Kuchler at the plate, right?
And Kuchler is at the plate.
Gonna be inside, ball 1.
Trevino's gonna miss inside there. Kuchler's first at bat in the first inning, he drew a walk.
Be just low. 2-0's your count. I think Kuchler's probably just looking for something perfect at this point.
No, yeah, absolutely. You're waiting for your pitch.
That's
There's
6
no
balls
reason
in
to
a
go.
row.
There's no reason to chase anything outside of the zone right now.
That's 7 balls in a row. 3-0, no go.
You can tell who Aggie fans are when they sit there and repeat 6 balls, 7 balls in a row. That's 8 balls in a row.
Oh, it's fantastic. Have you never been to the game?
I
Watch
have
that.
been.
It's
I have been in the
unbelievable.
game, and it's kind of comical. I'm surprised that they can count. Honestly,
Well, they are playing pretty good baseball right now.
they are playing pretty good.
I
That's
mean-
gonna be a called strike to Kuchler on that outside corner. 3-1.
I don't know if
count.
Texas is even playing baseball this year.
What
Are
are
they?
you talking about?
Are they trying?
Yeah, they're playing.
Are they trying?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
This one's
Pop
going to be
fly.
popped up in the infield. Batter's going to be out for the infield fly rule.
See, everything's going great when we're talking about the Aggies. Then we mentioned Texas. This is what happened. See?
Yeah, that's going to bring up Kurtz. Kurtz coming to the plate now. The bases loaded opportunity and 2 outs.
Speaking of the Aggies and bringing in Sinton, they have that tracking system up there, A&M, and when they hit a home run, it shows the velo, the angle trajectory, and everything. It's unbelievable, that information they grab off of one swing.
Yeah, a lot of colleges going to that. Even some high schools in Texas have that. We talked about a little bit about that last week with Sinton. They've got that technology as well. This curveball is going to drop in there for a called strike.
Yeah. About an $8,000 system, I've been told. Got 2 outs here. Base is still loaded for the Cobras. Outside.
This is going to be outside there to Kurtz.
1-1's your count. 2 outs. We did a lot of good work last night with 2 outs, so. Be outside again. Yeah, I think the Aggies could beat the Astros right now.
Calm down.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. I'm going to mute your mic. Keep talking about Aggie baseball. 2-1 count to Kurtz. This one's going to get out of play.
Yeah.
I think Sammy kind of realized that too after he hit it. It's like, man, that was a
was
little
too
bit too high.
A little too high. Should have laid
Yeah,
off that.
That's that big old meatball just coming right at you.
It looks like a beach ball when it comes in
does.
like that. It just looks perfect when you know it's not.
That was
That
it
was
right
going to be
there.
hit way out to outfield. Looks like going to fall right to right fielder. Died in the wind again, Will.
Yeah, the ball's hanging up out there, but not taking anything away from the right fielder for Crystal City, taking that right angle there,
Yeah.
settling up underneath that. But that's Kurtz is put away with that fly out to right. So 3 men left on, 2 runs are scored, 1 hit, no errors. We are heading to the bottom of the second here. Your Abraham Martinez, Adrian Gutierrez, and Isaiah Mata are going to be up for Crystal City. Back. You'll be watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Up to bat for Crystal City is going to be Abraham Martinez.
Cooper Francis on the mound. 7 pitches in the first inning. Right down Main Street.
That's going to be
Nice
a called strike right there. Abraham is the third baseman for Crystal City. Another called strike on that outside corner.
Yeah.
Francis really working here.
He's got everything in the book now.
Abraham hit a double, walked, and flew out to right field yesterday, so he can really swing the
Strike
bat.
3, he punched him.
He sure did. Wow. Cooper just continued to sit there and focus and started dealing right there. Martinez did not agree with that call because he did look back at the umpire, kind of asking him where that was. Either way, he is heading back to the dugout. It's going to be Adrian Gutierrez, a center fielder for Crystal City, stepping up to the plate. Adrian struggled at the plate yesterday, did not make it on base. So we remember him definitely because of his play in that outfield.
Yes, that's correct.
France is going to miss for the first time this inning outside.
Nice pitch.
That's going to be a swing and a miss there by Gutierrez. 1-2 is the count. 1 out here, bottom of the second. Popped up into the infield. Looks like, or excuse me, it's going to get into the left field. Giannis coming in hard to make a play.
Makes the play.
You know, it pays when your left fielder is probably your fastest guy on the team.
Yeah, that does help. That does help.
Yeah, Giannis came flying in there. Kind of worried a little bit about maybe overrunning that, but ball held up a little bit for him. He was able to get in there and put Gutierrez out for the second out. That's bringing up Isaiah Mata, the DH. France is going to go inside and decide to put him on.
Yeah, just a little too close.
Isaiah Mata on first base. That's bringing up number 10, Eric Garcia, the catcher. Garcia had a sac bunt and a walk in yesterday's game.
Strike 1.
That outside corner paying off for Cooper Francis. Another called strike.
Staying ahead in almost all the counts except for that hit batter.
This time, Kurt's going to set up inside. Cooper's going to miss.
One, 2 outs here. Bottom of the second. Cobras up by 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Trying to catch that corner again there, Will.
Yeah. Francis throws over to first. Mata in. No problem.
Right up the middle.
And Gutierrez is on. Ball hit, placed perfectly right up the middle. The Ruin Coasters was basically right over that bag
Yeah.
into center field. So Garcia on for the first hit for the Javelinas. It's going to bring up Chris Mena, the right fielder.
Got Cobras have 2 outs here, and there's Javelinas have runners on first and second.
Chris reached twice yesterday. Both of them were walks. This one's going to be hit up the middle. Kuster's going to get it, take it himself for the final out. So 2 left on, no runs scored, no errors.
2 strikeouts?
1 strikeout.
Okay.
It's a 2-0 ball game in favor of your Cobras. We're heading to
top of the third.
Top of the third. It's going to be Martin, Quebeca, and Williams. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anyway.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Hey, got a couple viewers out there, 69. We had 160-something viewers yesterday, Rob.
Yeah.
Kind of broke the record there. I know a lot of Javelina fans tuning in, so we appreciate y'all watching.
Yeah, definitely.
But I got to give a big shout-out to Rosemary Francis. She's all the way out in Scotland watching her grandson
God.
pitch out here tonight.
We are worldwide now,
hey,
Will.
We are, man.
Worldwide.
Prestige.
Prestige worldwide.
Yeah. Oh, Rosemary, I hope you're having a great time out there in Scotland. We miss you down here, but I know you're having a good time. So
yeah, be sure and
cheering us on from up there.
Share this to everybody in Scotland so they'll start watching weekly.
There you go. Get some additional subscribers.
Yeah.
This is going to be a called strike to Quebeca.
Martin.
Excuse me, Martin.
Cowboy. Cowboy hits it up the middle. And the ball hops through. He's going to be on first.
Yeah. It kind of took a bad hop there on
Yeah, that's the difference with
Rodriguez.
turf, man. It doesn't die in that dirt.
Yeah. Cooper's going to be on with an error. That's it.
Now you got the commander up.
Yeah, commander coming up with Cooper Martin, no outs. Cooper's at first. Cooper's an extremely fast, smart base runner. We saw him in that San Antonio Cold game in the
Made a
seventh
big
inning.
difference.
As soon as he got on, he was at third base in 2 pitches. Very surprised Cooper didn't go with that commanding lead he had over there.
It's almost halfway there.
I was wondering if there was kind of a pitch out because of the way Garcia was lining up, so they
Right.
weren't sure. But either way, that's going to be a ball to Quebeca. They're
gonna check him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a smart thing on Trevino's part to just try to keep Cooper honest there a little bit, make sure he's paying attention. And Trevino letting him know that I'm looking at you too, man. And he's back over there again.
Yeah, as soon as he takes that second step, he's backing him up.
Trevino out of the stretch. Ball is popped out of play.
Yep.
Martin going, great jump. Quebeca fouls this one out of play.
Yeah, he's going to have to do that again.
Yeah. It's all right. Cowboys used to it. 1-2 the count to Quebeca.
Quebeca is really close to putting one pretty deep.
And he walked in his first at bat in the second inning.
In the dirt.
2-2 the count. Ball is low.
Commander says, do not go, Cooper.
Curveball. That one was tough. But where Garcia, I know the fans aren't happy about that one because we were getting that call. They were getting a call yesterday. Everybody was getting that call yesterday.
Right.
But, you know, Garcia lined up way outside. They were really trying to get Cade to chase after that. That was off the plate a little bit. Quebeca stayed great pitch, and Quebeca stayed disciplined. Martin is going. Great jump. But either way, it's going to be a walk.
That's right. Yeah, we'll get different umpire tonight, so he's going to have a different zone than what the guy had last night. Also, I have noticed he is setting up more inside, looking across the plate, so that outside pitch is not going to look as good based on where he's set up.
It didn't look good yesterday either, Rob.
But it was
no
called.
matter where you set up.
It was that 50-50 ball.
Yeah. It's going to bring up Kason Williams.
A little low.
And take that first pitch.
Hey, this umpire does not like him. No, the pitchers, they're definitely going to have to adjust.
That ball's going to be outside and low. But you're right. He has been calling it when it's been right at the knee level. Those balls are just below the knee.
He doesn't like them.
He's been consistent with that part on the low side of the plate.
He hasn't called anything low. And umpires have.
That's going to be hammered out to right field, right at him, though. Unfortunately, no one's able to advance on that one.
Hard hit ball just right to him. Had a baseball coach at one point in time, Will, that used to say, hit them where they ain't.
I think everybody says that, right?
Hit them where they ain't.
I think that's the goal, too, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the goal. If there's nobody there, put the ball there.
It's going to bring up Bryce Warren. Bryce was walked in his last at bat. This curveball is going to miss outside. Curveball just hasn't landed for Trevino the last few times he's thrown it.
No, it's hung and falling out.
It's a good pitch, and just see if Trevino kind of makes an adjustment on the rubber to see if he can get that to cross a little bit better for him. That's going to be hammered into left field, and that's going to be a foul ball. Man, it was really close, about an inch on that line, man.
Yeah.
But home plate umpire got in line of it, looked, called a foul ball right away.
Sometimes if you're trying to get to
Okay, yeah, we're back now. Sorry about that.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. We had some lost internet for a little bit. Little activity while we were gone. The umpire got hit, went down, and Crystal City batter came up, hit one to left field, got to third base. Second batter just came up for Crystal City, hit it to left field again, kind of split the gap and brought him in. So your score now is 3-run. 1 out and a runner on first. So looks like Crystal City's made the adjustment to the inside pitch here, Will.
Yeah, 1 out here in the top of the third. Excuse me, bottom of the third. It's going to bring up Jeremiah Mankata, his second at bat of the game. Branch starts with a curveball that doesn't get to the zone, ends up spiking it in there. Ball 1. Going back outside again, ball 2. And Cooper needs to just get back into the groove of things. 1-3 right now is okay. (3-0) the count. No, Jeremiah is not going to swing. Tying run at the plate. It's going to be a called strike there on the outside corner. That's going to be another strike there.
Back inside.
And I think Mankata knew it as well. Full count. Cooper all the way back in this thing. 1 out. 1 base runner.
Foul ball.
Gotta do what that was more of a defensive swing there for Mankata, sorry.
Foul back. Strike
That's
call.
going to be a called strike
Yep.
there on the edge.
That's going to be 2 outs here. Runner on second.
Yeah, Rodriguez ended up taking the base on that pitch, had a great jump. Francis stayed in the zone there and just focused. It's going to bring up Abraham Martinez. He was struck out looking in the second inning. It's going to be hit in that gap to
Same
left
gap
field.
again. Yeah, we're going to have to. And Crystal City's getting excited, Will.
Yeah, they have every right to be. Got the tying run is at first base, bringing up Adrian. Excuse me. Am I off on something here?
What do you mean? Number 2's up. 14 just batted.
Yes, there we go. Adrian Gutierrez.
I got a meeting here at the mound. Probably just, hey, everything's okay. Get 1 out, get at the plate. Still up 3-1. Real simple.
Yeah, 2 outs, and sure Jackson's up there trying to talk about pitching location, making sure Sam and Coop are on the same page here. Also, you got first and third situation as well.
Last night they used the bunt a lot, and they haven't done that today. They showed bunt there, or started to, it looked like.
Well, we did see one of them. I couldn't remember who it was. It did slash hit too yesterday, so they may be looking at something like that as well. It's going to be a foul ball right off of
The foot.
Gutierrez's foot.
And they're really hammering it to left field right now.
Yeah, they're pulling Cooper for sure. That's going to be a foul ball. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs here in the third. Gutierrez shakes that one off.
And I
It's
think
back
if
in
they,
the mount.
if they keep going that way, do you start to shade Cooper Martin over a little bit more, Will?
I just think you keep playing ball. Keep playing ball. This ball's going to be low. Keep playing defense.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Foul back.
Foul right back into the screen. 2-2 is the count. Yeah, don't get away from the game plan. Cooper's been pitching a really good game. You know, he's pitching to contact, and we knew that. And he's had a couple strikeouts here today, you know, on location stuff as well. He's going to continue to throw strikes, and defense is going to have to play some baseball. This has popped up in the infield. LaRue's coming in, it looks like, but I think Francis.
Oh, miscommunication.
Well, I think LaRue was calling it right away, and then Cooper. That should have been LaRue's all day long, right? And
Yeah.
I think Cooper at the very last second might have called and then maybe bailed out, and I think they all just kind of held up. But either way, that's gonna drop in, and a run is gonna score.
Makes it 3-2.
Francis delivers a strike.
Tough strike to throw there, Phil.
And Mata at bat, he is the DH in his last at bat. He was hit by a pitch. That's going to get down for a hit. Giannis is going to get it in, but now the game is tied.
3-3.
Yeah, Mata not trying to do too much with it there. Just kind of gets the bat out there, hits the ball, and drops right in for a hit.
Right.
Well, Stan's got it live out here.
They sure did, Will.
Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Eric Garcia up to bat. He had a single in his last at bat. France going to miss high here. That's going to be a called strike on that outside corner.
Counts 1-1 here. 2 outs still. Bottom of the third. Foul ball, out and play.
Garcia behind here, 1-2 count. Great pitch, and that's going to be a ring up right there.
Yeah.
Good job on that curveball.
Yep.
A little miscommunication there on that last out, which caused the game to get tied there. But they'll get together and kind of talk about it. Again, that's you know, sometimes that kind of thing happens in baseball, but they'll get it figured out. Either way, Cobras are going to be coming up to bat in the top of the fourth. It's going to be Kuchler, Kurtz, and Martin.
Yeah.
Back to zeros here in Jordanton.
New
for this
game.
Game
New
2
game.
area playoff. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network any.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. We got a tied ball game here in this area matchup between your Industrial Cobras and the Crystal City Javelinas. Cooper Francis at 46 pitches. A lot of traffic on that last inning, Rob. Little mistake, miscommunication there led to it. Crystal City being able to tie the ball game up at 3. But now you got Kuchler and Kurt stepping back up. The Cobras have gotten into the bullpen as Gallegos came in to pitch. He only faced one batter, Cheney, and threw 2 pitches in that last inning.
So they get to see a whole lot more of him now, Will.
Yeah, and Gallegos is going to step up to the rubber. He's out of the windup. That pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1.
Ball 2.
Oh. Yeah, a long inning like that, Gallegos cooled off quite a bit, not able to throw some. I'm not sure if he was over in the bullpen just trying to stay warm or not. Never did look over there, but right here, 3 straight balls to Kuchler.
Oh, 3-0 no-go, Will.
That's going to be a high ball. 4 straight, and Kuchler's going to draw a leadoff walk. And bring up Sam Kurtz. Sam was walked in the first inning. The second inning, he popped up to second base. Sounds like Kurtz is due for a hit, isn't it?
That does to me.
Having 3 yesterday. I'm sure number 20 right here is fixing to put bat on the ball, find him some green space out there in the outfield.
But they're towards the end of the regular season, like you said, his spray chart was just everywhere.
Somebody called a pitch in that outside corner.
Setting outside again, Will.
Kurt's going to foul this one. Kuchler did have a great jump there.
Must have been hit and run on that one.
Jamie.
Gonna hit that right. Possible double play. He's gonna be safe at first though.
Now Kurtz does beat that out. Fielder's choice. Kuchler is out at second.
I'm bringing Cooper Martin to the plate here. 1 out. Score 3-3. Top of the 4th.
Looks like there is a little action in the bullpen. Casey Williams in there throwing. Kurt's going to be back in safely. On deck is the commander, Cade Quebeca.
Cowboys due for a big hit here, Will.
Yeah, Kurtz is going to be on the go to second, and he's in there. He slid past the bag, but was able to hang on to it. He's in there with a stolen base.
That turf, you gotta prepare for that slide.
That is a strike to Martin, though. 0-1 is the count. 1 out here, top of the 4th.
Setting up inside this time, Will.
He's popped up. Gutierrez just out of the box so quickly. And so just the pure athleticism out of the Crystal City catcher. Did you see how fast he was? He popped up and over there right away.
And he's got the earpiece in, Will. So he's getting the calls.
It's going to bring up Cade Quebeca.
2 outs with a runner on second.
Yeah, nothing more than these Cobra fans would be happy about would be to see him swap spots there with Kurtz.
Yeah.
See if Quebec has another big hit in him today. That first pitch is going to be low and inside for ball 1.
It hit the left field again.
Left fielder had a great jump on that. He's able to make a play on it. Beckett gave it a little ride, but Cobras is going to be out there as I leave 1 man on. No errors, no runs scored, no hits. We are heading to the bottom of the 4th. Up for Crystal City is going to be Mania Gallegos, and back to the top of the order with Zavala. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best
We'll be right
network
back.
anywhere. Welcome back, Cobra baseball fans. Here in Jordanton, your Cobras against the Crystal City Javelina. 3-3 here. Bottom of the 4th, Cooper Francis on the mound.
Chris Minion up to bat for the Javelinas. He's going to take a called strike on that breaker. That's just working quick off the mound. He's going to miss low on that fastball. 1-1 count. Curveball misses the top of the zone. Yeah, I thought that one might have caught a little bit of the plate. We got a 3-1 count now. And he swings through that one. Looks like Cooper's amped up. He's fired. He's fired up. He's working real quick out of the windup. And he gets a strikeout swinging. We're going to throw that one around.
Yep.
Going to go first base this time. It's going to bring up the pitcher for Crystal City, the relief pitcher, Gallegos. He struck out looking in his first at bat in the 3rd inning. Then after that, the Javelinas kind of went on a little onslaught there, scoring 3 runs to tie this ball game up.
Strike 1.
Yeah, another breaking ball in for a called strike.
Strike 2.
Fired up, finding the zone,
Bit,
just pounding them in there. 0-2 is the count. This one's popped up. It's playable in foul territory. Cheney settles underneath it.
Makes the catch.
And puts Gallegos away.
That's 2 down here. Way to fight back by Cooper on the mound there after that last inning.
That's going to bring back to the top of the order for Crystal City, Adrian Zavala. He popped up to, flew. All right, we're back again.
Sorry, folks, had some internet dropout again. That's the end of the 5th, going to the top of the 6th. Javelinas had runners on 2nd and 3rd and hit a ball to left field. Runner came in and scored, so now it is 3-5. Next batter came up, and Javelinas tried to steal, and Kurtz threw the runner out at second. So that ended the inning. Your score right now is 3-5 going in the top of the sixth here in Jordanton, with your Cobras trailing the Javelinas.
Yeah, up to bat for the Cobras is going to be LaRue, Cheney, and Kuchar back to the top of the order. A lot of work here to do for the Cobras. You got to kind of be smart in pitch selection and what they're doing. Definitely need to get on it at any cost, especially with these three guys. Very, very smart base runner, savvy guys. These are the guys that you want in this situation right here.
Exactly. Yeah. Sorry for the internet troubles today. Just everything's overheating, and we're having to switch to keep the connection. But we're doing the best we can. Cobras have stranded, I believe, 9 runners with 8 in scoring position now. So we've been hitting the ball. We've been getting on base. We just need to finish it. If we can finish it in this inning, get back in the lead, get us to the 7th inning, puts us in a great situation. You got Major LaRue up to bat as your leadoff hitter, top of the order. First pitch coming. Your Crystal City fans are really excited here this evening. Here comes your first pitch, top of the 6th. It's going to be high and outside, ball 1. Inside pitch, swinging, strike 1. Count is 1-1. Strike 2 on the outside corner.
That's the one where I want to see him kind of sit back and just drive to the opposite field, you know.
Well, at the beginning of the game, Will, those were balls. It's going to be high. Ball 2. Counts 2-2. Definitely a hitter's count here. High
Good
and
eye
outside.
right there, top of the zone. Yeah, full count to LaRue. That's going to be out of play.
Makes contact with the net.
And he draws a leadoff walk.
Yep. So runner on first. Let's see if we can bring him around.
Yeah, a good pitch there by Gallegos. Just staying disciplined there, laying off of it.
That's tough to lay off there too,
Yeah,
Will.
That was. That was. That's going to bring up Cheney to the plate.
See what the Cobras do here with only a 2-run difference. I'd be stealing right away if it was me, Will.
Well, LaRue's going to get a massive lead over there, as he usually does. Cheney's going to pop this into foul territory, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to have a play on that. Cheney almost kind of taking that golf swing approach there, trying to get that get that fade to get around that tree. Yeah, that draw to get around the tree there.
Mine's usually a slice instead of a draw. Get right up center. Gonna have to run out here. Drop bobbles the ball, so that's gonna. That's safe. Runners are safe. First and second.
Unreal.
That's going to be your second baseman bobbled the ball there.
Yeah, and it looked kind of odd, Rob, because LaRue's trying to not get Cheney out as well, because if he does go into the player, right, then it would be a double play.
Exactly.
Cheney would be called out as well. So he kind of went around him and then realized, well, he never touched the bag. He dove right back and he was able to beat him in. So nobody out here. Runners at first and second for Nick Kuchler.
Clutch Kuchler.
We need Kuchler to come up clutch right here with a base hit.
Yes, sir. Setting up inside. Really high.
Gallega's going to miss that high.
At what point do you send Major here, Will?
It's really going to – I don't know that it's necessarily anybody sending Major. I think Major's going to make that decision. That is a called strike. Barely catches the top of the zone there. But Major is doing a good job of trying to distract the pitcher, getting that big jump in his peripheral.
And they're not holding on first.
And that's in the gap. Oh, no, he's going to – I'm sorry, left fielder actually does get over there. And these balls are just – they're getting hit well. They're just hanging up a little bit too long. Not really getting right on top, cutting it through to get it hard hit into that gap to make it drop down.
Kind of catching the bottom half of that ball where it hangs high.
And Crystal City outfielders just doing an exceptional job of getting to those gaps, making those catches. That's going to bring up Sam Kurtz. 1 out here in the top of the 6th.
Runners on first and second. And Major's going.
LaRue is in there.
And he's safe.
Double steal. Cheney took second as well on that. LaRue kind of swiped to the outside part of the bag, and on this turf, man, just kind of brought his body around. He was able to hang on to the bag in time. He's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, it's an art sliding on turf compared to dirt, Will. Putting the pressure on the pitcher, though, I like that.
And Garcia does another exceptional job of just keeping that ball in front of him. Ball 1 to Kurtz. Excuse me. It should be 1-1. My fault.
Yeah, 1-1. 1-1, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Going to punch it out there to center field.
Got that into that gap there.
And it's going to drop
for a hit.
Runners are going to score. One runner's going to score.
Yeah, unfortunately on that one, everybody's going to tag on those because of what's
happening in the game.
What Gutierrez has been able to do. He covers a lot of ground out there, and it's just kind of hard to tell if that was going to get down or not.
Right.
It did for the Cobras, so now we got 1 run scored to kind of cut that lead down to 1 with Kurtz at first base, Cheney at third, 1 out here, top of the 6th. Now we got Cooper Martin up to bat.
And Commander on the deck. Cooper's pretty fast. And a runner advances to second there to the throw at third. So runners now at second and third. Nice heads-up play there by Kurtz.
1 ball. He's the count to Martin. Runners on the pond. Ducks on the pond. Runners wouldn't be down the pond, would they?
No, there's only 1 person that ran on the pond.
1-1 the count.
He says 0-2. Umpire says 0-2.
Am I missing something?
It was 1-1 on the board, but
he
umpire
called
said
that?
0-2.
Okay. Yeah, Martin just trying to get a defensive swing there to try to get a piece of it. He does go down with a strikeout. 2 outs.
2 out.
Here in top of the 6th. This can bring up Cade Quebeca.
Yeah. I agree, Will.
1 ball to Quebeca. Cheney at third. Sam Kurtz at second.
Yeah. Double would be nice right about now, Will. Hit foul down left field line. Outside.
That was a tough take there by
Yeah.
Quebeca.
2-1's your count. 2 outs. Runners on second and third.
That one's going to be a called strike there.
2-2's your count. Most of the time, the pitcher's going to come for you here with a 2-2 count. Setting up outside, though. Gonna be high.
Ball misses high. Count is full now. Gallegos doesn't really have to come to him, though, here, Rob. You
No,
do
he
have a
doesn't.
base open.
You are right. And with 2 outs, you know, doesn't really hurt if you put him on. Gonna be low. Bases loaded.
Quebeca's going to draw the walk. There's going to bring up Kaysen Williams. Kaysen lined out to center, lined out to right field, and then he got that base hit up the middle in his last at bat in the 5th inning. So Kaysen, big opportunity to try to tie this ball game up or take the lead.
Yeah, and they shifted right field over, looking at the sheet, just like you were talking about, Will.
I'd like to see Kaysen kind of close that stance up right here and just get up on that line, take everything away from the outside, just try to poke it somewhere.
Gonna be high. Yeah, I'd like to see him, like you said there, Will. Choke up a little bit, put your toes on the line. Gonna be popped.
This is popped up. Looks like the shortstop's going to be able to track that and put Kaysen away for the final out. 3 runners left on. 1 error, 1 hit, run scored. Cobras do cut the lead down to 1 now. It's 5-4 in favor of the Crystal City Javelinas. We are heading to the bottom of the 6th. I lost track as I was getting stuff together. I think it's Mania and Gallegos.
Right here.
We'll find out when we come back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network in.
Hi, welcome back, Cobra fans. For Francis here pitching, it looks like it is. Mania is the batter for Crystal City. He's going to take that called strike to the bottom of the zone. It's 1-1 count to Mania. Fouled out of back. 1-2 is the count. Francis working quick again. This is going to be hit up the middle. Actually hits the mound. Fielded in center field by Williams. Mania's on with a leadoff single. That brings up Gallegos. Gallegos popped up into foul territory in his last at bat to Cheney. Bunt does go foul.
I'm going to go foul.
That bunt is going to be foul down the first baseline. 2 strikes to Gallegos.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, Francis gets Gallegos swinging through that one for the first out of the inning.
Back to the top of the order, Will.
Yeah, they're back to the top now. It's going to be Zavala. Zavala had a triple in the 3rd inning and flew out to center field in the 4th. Cooper checks the runner at first. He's back in safely. 1 out.
They're going to be foul, out of play. Yeah, step off and reset there, Will. Foul back. Got 2 on him.
Yeah, Zavala not trying to do a whole lot there, just trying to poke the ball out in the field
Right.
and just trying to get guys around. It's not a bad approach by these Javelina guys, especially with the lead right here.
Yeah, get just
doing
any
what you
cushion
can.
they can.
Yeah, just doing anything you can to get your runners over.
A little high. I'd like to see him throw it there again, Will. See if he chases it.
It's going to be popped up to center field. Jason Williams has a long way to go. It was a great effort there by
Yes.
Kaysen trying to dive to make that catch. He's just kind of trailing away from him.
Gonna have time on the field there. Make sure he's all right.
Yeah, but again, like we were talking about, though, Rob, just Zavala not really trying to do a whole lot, you know, just putting a good bat on the ball and just punching it out into the field and forcing the Cobras to try to make a play.
Right.
He's going to be in there for a single.
Runners at first and second here, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th.
Brings up Rodriguez. Rodriguez has had 2 hits today.
Score is 4-5 in favor of the Javelinas. First pitch is going to be a ball a little high. Do have the double play in as an option.
That ball's going to miss the bottom of the zone there. Kersey did a heck of a job to try to grab that and stick it down there. Give the umpire a good look. He didn't like it, though. 2-0.
Back to left field.
And Janish does field out, bounces up, keeps it in front of him, but everybody is safe.
Yeah, runners.
So 3 hits for Rodriguez today.
And
I think that's going to be the plug
end.
on Francis. And Cooper's done an exceptional job out here today.
Yes, sir.
Really has pitched well. 4-5 ball game. Not really good job there by the freshman.
Got a lot of years in front of him, Will.
Oh, yeah. That's going to bring up Kason Williams. He's going to be warming up, be taking the mound. So while he gets his warm-up pitches in, we will take a quick break. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere, even in Scotland.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Kason Williams on the mound now. Bases loaded for Crystal City, 1 out. Up to bat is Jeremiah Makata. Williams is gonna, first pitch is gonna be a ball.
Got some position changes out there, Will.
Makata reached on an error in the 3rd inning.
Down third base line.
And we're going to get the out at home. And good job. That's what happened when you got the guys in.
All he
Gets
had
the
to do
second
was
out right
all he
there.
had to do
Yeah.
was tag the plate.
Fielder's choice.
I don't know why that runner decided to slide there.
Where? At home? You're supposed to. If there's a play at home, you're supposed to slide, Rob. Yeah, we'll fix all that here in a little bit. But yes, Williams comes into the mound. LaRue went out to center field, and Francis is at second base. This is popped up, shallow. Kuchar's going to put him away to a few, 1, 2, 3 pitches, and out of the inning with no runs scored, 3 left on, and no errors. Get out of that tight one there, Williams does for the Cobras. We're heading to the top of the 7th, last chance for the Cobras to either tie this thing or take the lead and head into the bottom of and head into the 7th. Up to bat is going to be Warren, Francis, and then back to the top of the lineup with LaRue. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Welcome back, Cobra fans.
Yeah, Cobra Baseball here in Jordanton, Texas. Your Cobras are trailing the Javelinas, Crystal City Javelinas, 4-5. Coming here top of the 7th. All we need is 1 run to tie it up. We'll keep playing baseball.
Warren's going to take the first pitch for a called strike.
And these guys have seen him, twice now?
And Gallegos is comfortable out of the
windup.
Out of the windup too. The thing to get Gallegos offline there is to try to get him into the stretch and you get a base runner on for the Cobras.
Foul ball. Your count is 0-2 here.
Popped up in the infield. Looks actually a little trouble. Left fielder does come in and makes the catch, puts Warren away. It's going to bring up Cooper Francis. Cooper hit into the double play in his last at bat.
With the Zydeco.
Cooper's
gonna lay a bunt down. Hey, he's gonna be safe at first, off the bag.
Great try there by the third baseman for Crystal City. Barehand that ball because that's the only play he had. Barehands it, fires it just a little offline. Zavala does a fantastic job to get over there and corral it to keep Cooper from going to second base, possibly third, if that ball gets past him. But either way, Cooper's in there for a base hit. It's going to bring up top of the lineup, top of the order for the Cobras, Major LaRue. He walked in his last at bat. Bill Whiskey Myers playing in the background.
There you go.
That's that pitch I want to see driven to right field. I want to think up the middle, opposite field all day long. Guy who's just putting it right there for you. Just sit back.